Hello, traveler. I'm Mathel, and I welcome you to my game room. I am back, and I shall try to retrieve whatever his name is journal. From Thunderstone Gorge. Who triggered the stone trap? I know for sure it wasn't me. He lights himself on fire. Not very smart of him. I haven't started the timer actually. Alright, now it's started. He seems to love ice. Perhaps I don't really need to use the lightning if I can dodge, at least reasonably well. And fire is more damaging. But I should probably use the potions I store for exactly this occasion. Now burn, Necromage, burn. Shoot. Oh, he has healing. Spell, probably. That will make getting him truly dead a task of annoyance. And of course for him it works. Rather than the healing coming after the hit, it comes before. Even the lone swordsman could only use rise 3 times. Unlike this guy who uses it whenever he wants. So I use healing often too, so at least that's not that different. And finally he's dead. Elven Dagger. Hysterical Scroll, Minor Destruction. Take what I need. Alright. Oh. That's what the trap is. I was wondering whether there was a trap in this room. Bone rattle. How well am I doing with distraction leveling? Not well enough. That's a trap, a fire trap specifically. Let's not trigger it. Silver, not iron, but I still will want silver to train smithing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And dirt flying, huh? The thing is, the more expensive the spell, the more experience you get from casting it. However, oh, you're a fire mage. However, that's not good enough when I can only cast it once and then I am out of magicka. Please don't trigger the trap, I will need it for the mages. I get each one. The retro almost got me killed by blocking my movement. Alright, Necromage, come and enjoy rocks. Alright, are you coming? Am I here though? What if I'm not there? Ouch. Do I have better fire resist? I have some fire resist, some cold resist, some magic resist. Alright. They'll probably follow me. They didn't? Well, that's foolish of them. That was really foolish of them. Oh. This probably would trigger the stones. Right, Necromage, are you coming up?
Do your work.
And what if I do my worst instead?
You dare fight a Dunmer?
No, I dare shouted at Dunmer, but somehow silenced me and then died himself from causes unknown. Did you kill yourself? Did you trip on a stone and break your skull? Did you trip on a stone and break somebody else's skull that you were using because they were? Fire mage. Alright. Though I don't think that would be useful against a fire mage. Okay, I should run to heal. They will probably use fireball, which means stopping their magic region would be helpful. Sure, I have some amount of fire resist, but not perfect. Did they just ignore my shout to kill me? Apparently they did.
What was that? I knew it.
No, you didn't. If you did, you wouldn't have asked what was that. Right. Let's stop him from using those healing spells. What? I'm sure I've hurt you. Well, I'm sure I've hurt you. Alright, he dies from tripping on rocks. If only it also worked on fire mages. rather than them somehow ignoring shouts. Maybe it could work on them.
Someone there.
Though I highly suspect that these fire traps will not.
I knew I'd find you. You will suffer at my hands. I am master of the arcane.
No, you're a cane toad. Wait, I don't have enough magicka for shouting? How does that work? Don't you see? The game is cheating all the way to Mars. And Mars doesn't even exist in the universe.
You can't hide from me.
Force Runner!
Alright then. Die to rocks. Die to rocks.
I knew I'd find you.
No, you didn't. Oh, she doesn't die to rocks.
Force Runner!
Finally, one of them is down. Well, I would prefer you not seeing me burn. I would prefer I would prefer me not burning. That's silly, but I need all the magicka I can get. can, but mainly I need to not get fireballed by you. But I keep getting fireballed by you. You would just come close enough for me to move. Too far, she was. No, you're a chain toad. Can at least survive 2 fireballs, but I already see you burn though. Oh, she died. Forbidden. Alright. Hopefully that's all of them, though I significantly doubt it. If they at least come one at a time, I might have a chance. Though I've again gotten to a point where I am less powerful than the foes I face. And there... Oh, that's the pressure plate. Add. At least there is a finite amount of such points in this game because the enemies don't scale endlessly with me, the player. So that's where one of them was. I can get... That's going to be a fight again. What spell do I even have? Firebolt. Apprentice only you are. Always two there are. The master and the apprentice. And I know I am fighting the apprentice. I don't really want to fight the Dunmer, I just want a journal. It's supposedly in this place.
That's all you've got?
No, I've also got a sword. Do I? Oh, I know why I'm randomly lighting on fire.
Push! Run!
And apparently that doesn't work. I'll have to steal the gem. Well, take it. Who's the second mage? The conjurer. Come at me, conjurer. Come! So, I guess indirect fire it is. No, you're not the master of Arcade. Arcade is a god. No one is allowed to be the master of arcade. Not even someone with very archaic knowledge. But you only have gold. It's I who keeps chucking fire and lightning. And I also hear a dragon wall somewhere nearby. What? Let's do this. Yeah, it's this way. To fail the melee kill cams? I thought melee kill cams couldn't fail. At least they can fail when player is the one being killed. But apparently they can fail when the NPCs are being killed. Even more blatant cheating from the game. And by that I mean even cheating that is even more blatant, not even more cheating that happens to be blatant. I should take the fine clothes. I will need the money. Right. What's next? That's a jewel. No, that would be pointless. I am not over there.
Fire from
Where
all
over there?
you will suffer at my hand.
I haven't suffered at your hand anyway. I did suffer plenty of other times though. I'd say yeah, blow yourself up, but please don't blow me up. I don't want to be blown apart. But it's mostly you that's burning. Sure, you light me up sometimes, but you yourself are literally on fire. And I don't mean that in the metaphorical sense, I mean that in the actual literal sense where she is on fire. Mostly due to lighting herself on fire. Right. No, I don't. I'm mostly busy dodging your fireballs and fireballs. Which would be much easier if the fireballs didn't produce a flash of light that blinds me even when I am not looking at them. And that the opponent doesn't have to worry with even if I use fireball because they don't use eyes. They just know where I am. That's also why in these games I always remove foliage as much as possible. I mean, remove the visibility of foliage. Because the enemy doesn't have their vision obstructed by foliage, but I do. Alright. So, Atrona, can you open a door? Apparently not. At least that's something she's atrocious at. Were these guys the big boss, or is there yet another opponent? And is this thing filled or empty? At least it was full. Yeah. Sun, fire breath. I should have a soul. Yeah, I have an extra soul. Let's fill up my fire breath. Alright. Now, here is the journal. Why was this journal in this place though? Forbidden? No, seriously, why was his journal in this place? Was he a friend of the evil mages who were using the place? I want the fire salts. This one is also full by the Price. Right, let's get out of here. Throw a fireball, which I will sell. What else is need? Linens that float. Specifically floating linens, not regular linens. Create lichen. What else? Human heart! Why did they have a human heart? Did it belong to a heartless villain? Probably not. Probably it belonged to a young maiden who had been in love until she died of being heartless. Literally heartless, not just metaphorically, as some people are. Yeah, being literally heartless will get you killed. Don't learn from such tales as Once Upon a Time, where people tend to survive it. No. Losing your heart will get you dead. Anyway, that's this place cleared. I suppose that in the next episode I will deliver the journal and become a Jarl and then start building my house. Till then, I save and I will bid you farewell.